What's up, y'all? I'm back with another reaction on my day off. I'm not gonna be doing much more reaction videos. I'll probably stick to doing reaction matchups and gameplay. Starting February 15th, I'll be streaming live gameplay of Street Fighter 5 on this channel. Not many people know that before this was a reaction video channel. This was a gameplay channel. I had nothing but gameplay on here. But when I started doing reactions, the reactions took over the channel. And I had to make a separate channel for my gameplay, and that channel isn't doing so well subscriber wise. Not to say not a lot of people are migrating over there that want to see me do gameplay, even though people on this channel want to see me do gameplay too. So it's better just to put everything on this channel. So starting February 15th, when my copyright strike goes down, I'll be playing some live games on this channel mostly, than doing reactions. So be on the lookout for that. Also, I am gonna be uploading gameplay as well that I recorded already from my Punky B Gaming channel and migrating it over to the Ayo Punky channel. But don't worry, reaction matchups will still be on this channel. I'll still do compilations and stuff like that on this channel. But as far as reactions go, I probably won't do them anymore. I'll probably do it once in the blue moon if I do on something that I know. Otherwise, I'm not going to keep doing it. I don't like the drama. I don't like the hate. I don't like it at all. So, I'm staying away from that. I'm trying to keep this channel positive. And coming February 15th, I will also be partnered with a company. So, and no, this company is not Fine Brothers Entertainment. I'm not going to be partnered with them. Hell no, because they ain't offering me anything that's gonna help the channel grow or help the channel have a better creative outlook. Anyway, we about to get into this video, and this video is 10 things WWE wants you to forget about Roman Reigns. Now, there's a lot of stuff I think Roman Reigns did in the past few years he worked for WWE that WWE probably wants you to forget. One of them that I know and remember is when he started talking shit about John Cena, saying he's better than him and he don't want to be like Cena. Well, look what happened now. They're turning you like Cena. First, they try to make you like Cena, didn't work. Then they try to make you get a rub from The Rock at the Royal Rumble. That backfired. That didn't work at all. And now they're trying to turn you into a Stone Cold ripoff, a Stone Cold wannabe type of thing, going against the authority, and doing your own thing. So now you're trying to be Stone Cold, and I wonder how Stone Cold felt about his gimmick of being ripped off. Like, I don't know. Well, his gimmick ain't ripped off, but his character is. The character he does and portrays on TV is kind of getting ripped off by Roman Reigns. It's just that Roman Reigns, when it comes to microphone skills, he absolutely fucking sucks at it. But I don't know what they're gonna put in this countdown. But hopefully it's a good countdown and we can get some laughs in there. So let's go ahead and start this up.
Roman Reigns is WWE's pet project, the future face of the company and the man that will one day be revered as the best the industry has to offer. Well, that's what Vince McMahon would like anyway. And if Vince got his way all the time, you'd be fired for sneezing in front of him. Seriously. However, Despite fans warming to Reigns in recent weeks, it's been a rocky road for the Roman Empire. He's still a bit green in the ring, a bit wooden on the mic, and, on top of all that, the prodigal son has a knack for being less than charming in interviews.
I was
When
just
we say
saying
less than
that
charming,
shit, too.
we mean he's got less grace than this dog. I'm Simon Miller from Whatculture, and this is 10 things WWE wants you to forget about Roman Reigns. Number 10. He spoke badly of John Cena. Thou shalt not speak ill of John Cena is probably the first line in all performers' contracts nowadays, given how protected he is. He's not getting any younger, though, so WWE is moulding Roman in his image instead. The situation I imagine Reigns doesn't enjoy, given how
now he's
continually
getting
slated
molded
about
into
his
that
health. That's
Stone
probably why he
Cold
thought nothing of
character.
taking a pop at the man. After all, you can't see John Cena,
Fighting
so why not hope
authority.
he may not be able to hear you either? Clearly he can't, because when Roman told the Reno Gazette-Journal in 2014 that I'm way better looking and I'm way more athletic than John
Yup, I
Cena,
remember
so for
that.
anybody to compare me to him is completely asinine, nothing came of it. Forget that Reigns wasn't a heel nor in a feud with Cena when he said such things. No one cared, because Roman is the new John Cena. So believe that, Reigns, and more importantly, accept it. Number 9. Rosie. Do you remember Rosie? No? Understandable, given the man was treated with as much respect as a bag of potatoes. Debuting in 2002 as part of the 3-minute warning tag team, he and teammate Jamal, later Umaga, would beat up the likes of Lillian Garcia or the fabulous Moolah.
Umaga was
is the
dope,
equivalent of
though.
taking candy from a baby.
Umaga was the best
Except
thing
the
out of
baby is an old
that
woman.
tag team.
And the candy is Jamal's
Or
fist.
faction,
Following
whatever
that,
you
he had the
wanna call it.
huge honour of being the Hurricane's sidekick, where he was known as Superhero in Training, a pun that allowed the WWE to compare him to excrement. Then he was fired. Rosie's real name, however,
Superhero
is Matt
in Training.
Anoa'i, which makes him Roman Reigns' brother. You can see why WWE wouldn't want you to make any connection, considering he was once referred to as toilet waste, even more so when there's another so-called relative they can use instead. The Rock. With that said, though, number 8. The Rock is not actually his cousin. Hulk
Really?
Hogan did not once work 400 days in a year. Jack Tunney was never WWF president, and The
I
Rock and
actually
Roman
thought they
Reigns
were
are not
cousins.
proper relatives. That's not to
That's
say there's
something
no
new.
bond there at all. Far from it. Their grandfathers were blood brothers, an act that brought two of Samoa's most powerful wrestling families together and made them all very close. It clearly doesn't matter anyway. Even if The Rock
Sure.
was Roman's twin, it wouldn't have helped, unless WWE went as far as to pretend he was actually Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah.
That would definitely have helped. Number 7.
Kinda like what
CM
they do
Punk
with the Stone
wasn't his
Cold.
biggest fan. When CM Punk left WWE, he opened up more than a reality show contestant's
Oh,
sob story. He talked about life
yeah.
behind the scenes.
I
He
forgot
talked
about
his fellow
this.
wrestlers, and he talked about the Shield. Namely, that it was his idea to start it, but without
Yes.
Roman Reigns. Coming up with the new stable after
Well,
being
Chris
told
Hero
he would
was
team up
dead,
with
I
Seth
believe.
Rollins and the man who makes people sad, the Big Show, Punk dodged a 500-pound bullet by suggesting everyone in the group be a developmental talent instead, opting for Rollins, Dean Ambrose, and the then Cassius
Yeah.
Ohno, known on the indie scene as Chris Hero. Triple H
Yup,
rejected
yup.
the latter and threw Roman into the mix instead. He was their guy, Punk was told, so he's getting the third slot. Punk agreed, but obviously wasn't that happy about it, which isn't exactly ideal. Number 6. The Royal Rumble fiasco.
There
Picture
you
the
go.
scene. For weeks,
One of the
customers
biggest
have been telling you they don't like
disasters
apples.
ever.
They do, however, like oranges. As a business owner, what would you do? If your answer is buy the apples anyway and force it down these morons' throats, then bravo, you've just got a job in Stamford, Connecticut. The 2015 Royal Rumble was such an ill-received mess. WWE would love to erase your memory of it with one of those Men in Black flashy thingies if they could. The hardcore Philadelphia crowd booed Roman out the building. It got worse at the following month's Fastlane pay-per-view too. The event was so poorly received, it gave birth to Twitter's very own hashtag cancel
Cancel
WWE
WWE,
Network.
yeah.
Oddly, Michael Cole never told us that one was trending
I
worldwide.
remember
Not even
that.
an appearance by fake cousin The Rock could save him, which is the equivalent of throwing the kitchen sink at the situation only for the taps to take a disliking to Reigns as well. Fans were sick of the Samoan taking centre stage and vocalised it with venom. It was not pretty. Number 5. Suffering Succotash. Unless you're below the age of 10, the Looney Tunes aren't high on your list of priorities. Or if they are, you're keeping it quieter than that time Vince had an
I don't
interest
think I've
storyline
seen
stopped
this
by
one.
his own daughter. And yet someone in WWE, that would be Vince again, thought it would be a great idea for Roman Reigns to borrow the catchphrase of Sylvester the Cat. Confronting
Really?
Seth Rollins on the January 9th, 2015 episode of SmackDown, Roman threw a bunch of garbled words at his former friend before finishing it with Suffering Succotash. It was so embarrassing it made the entire wrestling world miss the days of Mae Young giving birth to a hand. At least that had a punchline. The only joke here was Roman Reigns. Reigns. Number 4, insulting
Ooh,
Seth
throw
Rollins and Dean
shade.
Ambrose. Now, I don't think Roman Reigns meant to insult his fellow Shield members, but the man can't give a good interview to save his life. Speaking
True.
on the Josh podcast, Reigns had an odd choice of words for his apparent friends when he said, "I've always had the critics, and I think a lot of it goes with the background of me not having that independent experience, especially being paired up with guys like Seth and Dean, because
You
those
only
guys
got
are
picked
journeymen."
because of your
Wait,
muscles.
journeyman, the definition of which is a worker or sports player who is reliable but not outstanding. Well,
Ooh.
cheers, Roman. What a ringing endorsement that is. You would assume what Reigns actually meant was both have travelled far and wide to get to the WWE, whereas Roman was hand-picked. If you don't know what something means,
'Cause you had
don't
muscles,
say it.
again.
You wouldn't call someone a and then feign ignorance now, would you? Number 3. No one told his dad about Mania. Seth Rollins winning the
Oh,
WWE
yeah, I
title
remember
at
this one
WrestleMania
as
was
well.
not planned months in advance.
That dude
the
was
decision was
off on
made
Twitter.
relatively close to the show itself, if not on the actual day, and there were only a few people who knew Roman Reigns was not walking away with gold. His father wasn't one of them. Sika Anawai, Reigns' dad, was reportedly so infuriated by the finish to the match that he had to be calmed down by relatives. Expecting your son to have the moment of his career and then it falling apart in front of your eyes can't be too fun, and damn it,
Roman's
it's still real
not
to
ready
him.
for
He
that.
thinks someone at WWE could have given him a heads up.
He
Number
still
2,
isn't ready.
he thinks the fans hate their lives. Seriously, who in WWE's PR department lets Roman speak to the press? He's either the internet's biggest troll or he has no concept of public relations. During an interview with Crave Online,
He's
Reigns was
horrible
quick to make
doing
his
interviews.
feelings known about the WWE Universe and his critics. To him, that's what haters do. They hate because they hate their lives. It got worse too, when once again Roman had verbal diarrhea during a 2015 Sam Roberts interview and said, "The majority of critics, I would say, are people who have no clue what they're talking about and have never been in a wrestling ring. For them to critique or ever say anything about any performer is asinine." Ignoring the fact the only big word he seems to know is asinine, Reigns has had a hard time not coming off as the company's biggest bad guy in these situations. I'd suggest just letting him be himself and run with it. But what do I know? Nothing. Just ask Roman Reigns. Number
Right.
1. WWE was not Reigns' first choice.
Really?
All WWE wrestlers have dreamed of being superstars since they were children and
What
are
was his
privileged
first
to be
choice,
there.
though?
That's what the company would have you believe anyway. It's true for many on the roster too, working their damnedest to get where they are now. But that wasn't
Being
the
a
case for Roman
stripper?
Reigns. Long before he ever thought about putting on a pair of black trunks, Joanna Hawaii was focused on becoming an American football player.
Word.
With college records to his
He's a
name and an
football
obvious
player.
talent for the sport, the defensive tackle went undrafted in the 2007 NFL draft, which sparked a chain of unfortunate events. He got signed by the Minnesota Vikings, but was then released later that month. Next was the Jacksonville Jaguars, who then dropped him before the start of the season.
God
After a
damn.
short period with the CFL's Edmonton Eskimos, he was ousted once again. Only then did he stumble across a career in professional wrestling. Not so much like John Cena after all then. Are you, Reigns? So there you have it. Roman Reigns' darkest secrets revealed. Don't forget to let us know your thoughts in the comments, to like, share and subscribe, and you can follow me on Twitter at SimonMiller316. I'm Simon from Whatculture, and I'll be talking to you soon.
And hey, while we have you, why not celebrate the
No,
relentless
no, no,
passage
no,
of
no, no,
time
no,
by
no,
buying...
no. Anyway, that was pretty interesting. I gotta say, I never thought that WWE wasn't really his first choice. He was more of a football player, even though most of the superstars there always say in the interview that WWE was the first choice to go to. They didn't want to do nothing else. They even wrestled in high school and college. Roman Reigns, on the other hand, I knew there had to be something up with him because when he first got there, he automatically just exploded. He only been in NXT for a few months. After that, he got called up to be in the Shield. After the Shield broke up, he automatically getting pushed to be some big time dude. And we all knew it was because he was the next chosen one, because he had muscles, because he had this look about him that the WWE likes, that look, that similar type of look John Cena has with the muscles and the characteristics he has when he's showing on screen, and people automatically want to gravitate towards that character. But for Roman Reigns, it's kind of like that. People want to gravitate towards him. But when Roman starts speaking and Roman starts wrestling, that's when people start turning the opposite way and getting the fuck out of there. That's when people realize something's not right. Why is this guy being overly pushed in the WWE and he's green as goose shit? Like, it's not right that WWE does this. They pick these overly bound muscle guys to be the top face of the company, then picking the actual athletic person in the company to be the top person. Like, just think how many supporters Daniel Bryan had when he was WWE champion. Just think how many people was cheering for Daniel Bryan when he had the belt, when he comes out, when he wrestles, when he does promos. People go nuts for him. And just like with CM Punk when he was there, when he was champion, when he did promos, people went nuts. That was a natural athletic gift and talent CM Punk and Daniel Bryan had when compared to Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns doesn't really have that yet. He needs to work on it. Y'all pushed him too much, too fast, too quick. Pushed him way too quick to be in the main event. He barely can speak on the mic. He can barely give interviews. He always insults somebody when he does give interviews. Like they said in the 10 things WWE wants you to forget about videos. He always insults someone. Or he always misuses the word because he doesn't know what it means. To me, when Shield came in, I always thought that the only one that was going to make it out of the Shield was Seth Rollins. I always thought Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns would fall behind. But I didn't think Roman would be pushed to the main event so quick, so fast. I think he was only pushed there because Seth Rollins got injured and hurt. And they needed somebody to come and take the spot right now because Cena's not there either. He's also gone on vacation or doing whatever he wants to do right now. But yeah, I think if Seth Rollins never got hurt, Roman Reigns would have never got to be champion twice. But now I think WWE is trying to not overthink, but rethink what they did, and by giving them the belt, as now Triple H has the title, but I know that's storyline wise. I think Brock Lesnar should be the one to come in there, push Roman Reigns out of his main event spot. Then it'd be Triple H versus Brock at WrestleMania instead of Roman Reigns versus Triple H, because nobody wants to really see that. And that match, two workers that can't really go inside the ring as a main event at WrestleMania. Triple H can somewhat go still, but he does get tired a little quick. But Roman's always going to get tired the fastest, I think, out of Triple H and Roman. I think Roman would get tired a little bit quicker because he's always the one taking the whooping in his matches. He's always the guy getting beat up for about 5 to 10 minutes while he catches his breath again. And then at the last moment, he comes back, whoops ass, and wins the match. Kind of like what John Cena does, as he's green too still. So, I don't know. But Roman, he reminds me of Kenny from Spirit Squad, aka Kenny Dystra. Where Kenny, he was the biggest out of the Spirit Squad. He had the muscles, he had the look. He had that look that made you think he was gonna be the top guy, but when in reality, when he stepped in the ring, he was one of the worst ones out of all of them. So yeah, that says a lot. I mean, Dolph Ziggler is the only one out of the Spirit Squad still there to this day, and he's one of the best out of them. And I think he was the smallest as well when he was in the Spirit Squad. But anyway, let me know what you think about this video. Let me know what you think about Roman Reigns. Do you think Roman should be WWE Champion? Do you like Roman Reigns? Do you think he should work on his mic skills, his ring skills? If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Also, like, comment, subscribe. My name is Ayo Punky, and this has been another reaction. Peace.